Was held here in the city to find a bridge which could be used by both road and river traffic. The bridge was designed by a man called John Barry, and in the two centre sections there, these are called bascules, and they can raise and lower to allow large ships, which were sailing ships at the time, in and out of the port of London, which was a very, very busy port for cargo, and the city of Westminster itself. Now here on the right hand side you'll see the Tower of London. The four square towers in the centre here are the original part of the tower, which were built on the orders of William the Conqueror in 1078, and that's called the Norman Keep. The rest of the Tower of London has been added throughout 900 years, where it's been a royal mint, a royal zoo, a palace, a prison, a museum, which now houses the crown jewels. On the river wall here to our right, you'll see the white lettering which says entry to the Traitors' Gate. And this was originally where the water from the Thames filled the moat, which is the big ditch that runs around the fortifications to stop it being invaded from outside forces. But it was possible originally to row a boat through here and into the moat, and then finally gain access to the Tower of London itself. And many people were taken through the Traitors' Gate. If you were taken through here, you were taken up onto Tower Hill, where your head was cut off on top of Tower Hill for being a traitor. Very famous people have been imprisoned here, including Rudolph Hess and the Ronnie and Reggie Cray, which were famous 1960s London gangsters. And that's the Tower of London there, back to our right hand side. On the left here is HMS Belfast. She's the last surviving armoured cruiser from the Second World War. She saw action in many different theatres. She was involved in the Battle of the North Cape off the Norwegian, and in the crypt of St Paul's, the Admiral Lord Nelson, the Iron Duke, the Duke of Wellington, and Sir Christopher himself are buried. Now we're heading now up to the Blackfriars region of London. 19th century as a hotel, it was called the De Kaiser Hotel. But these days it's a large office building which belongs to Unilever, the soap and detergent manufacturers. Alongside this white building with the green spire, this is the old. As you pass up through the bridge, probably London's most famous hotel appears on our right hand side. Fresh from its refurbishment last year, the white building with the green tiled roofs there is London's famous Savoy Hotel. Over to the left hand side, the last few buildings of the South Bank. The large building you can see there is the Queen Elizabeth Hall, the Purcell Rooms, Hayward Gallery and National Film Theatre also. The Festival Hall is one of the few remaining buildings from the 1951 Festival of Great Britain, which was held on this site after the Second World War. Just on the right hand side here we can see the tall stone column. This is an Egyptian obelisk, as you can see by the hieroglyphics, and this was presented to this country for Nelson's victory over the French at the Battle of the River Nile in 1798. Now we're approaching the Charing Cross Railway Bridge. A new modern building up to the right hand side stands on top of Charing Cross Station. Gothic style building is the Whitehall Court Mansions. Originally built as a block of luxury apartments, many famous people have lived here. Lloyd George, H.G. Wells, Winston Churchill, Dame Barbara Cartland, to name but a few. And these days also contains the National Liberal Club. in a nuclear bunker, and this is where obviously our military forces are controlled from. And in the foreground, the white column with the golden eagle on the top, and that is the RAF War Memorial. A little bit further along, if you're leaving us at Westminster, you'll see the new memorial which was revealed for Bomber Command and the Battle of